So I've got a great interview for you today. It's with Michelle and Caroline, who are two foilers that came on our progression foiling camp in Portugal a couple of weeks ago. And it seemed like a really good opportunity to have a chat with them and get sort of female perspective on what it's been like to learn to foil. Get some insight into what they kind of thought before they learned to foil. Like what were some of the misconceptions they had, how hard they found it when they learned, and what they're doing now to try and improve. I hope it will shed a little bit of light on how much easier it is to foil than a lot of people think. And I particularly want to open this up to more women, because I think, you know, kiting is a male-dominated sport anyway, and I think foiling even more so. And a lot of that is down to misconceptions that you know, you've got to be pretty hardcore to give it a go. When actually, you know, it's a sport of subtlety, and that can work great for all the women kiteboarders out there, as well as all the men kiteboarders. So yeah, check it out, and as always, let me know what you think in the comments. If you've got any questions about equipment or learning to foil, get in touch.
I'm Michelle. I've been kiting for 5 years now. From a fairly sporty background, but not really water sports, but really into my kite surfing, twin tip, surfboard, and now foiling.
I've been kiting for about 6 years, most of that time on a directional. I love strapless wave riding, and I've been foiling now for about 14 sessions.
Looked absolutely terrifying. The first time I saw it was 2 years ago, and I said I'd never ever do it. It just, the crashes that the boys were doing, and I'm really boyish. So yeah, I vowed 2 years ago that I'd never do it, and here I am.
I first saw foiling in Cabarete probably 5 years ago, and I just thought, as an accident-prone, non-athletic person, I probably would get impaled. And yeah, I really put it off for a long time, despite people really nagging at me and telling me how great it was. I think partly because I just never saw any women on the water doing it, and figured that it was like hardcore.
Just something the boys did.
Yeah, something the boys did, and something that was so difficult and so much toll on the body that maybe it was worthwhile just continuing with my strapless instead. I just could not believe how quickly I picked it up. It was insane. I mean, I was using a really easy wing and setup. I used the Shin P and the Jackson board, which is a ABS construction. So for me, since trying other types of boards, that is definitely the easier one to start with. I decided to minimise the risk of injury, that I would continue with the strapless theme, and just got up and did it, you know, just got some tips and just got up and did it. And I was absolutely flabbergasted that it really wasn't as hard as I expected it to be. And not just that, but I was progressing quite fast, and when I was crashing, I think particularly because I was strapless, I was falling so far away from the board and the foil that it gave me confidence to know that I wasn't going to injure myself as much as I thought I would.
I didn't do it that way. I decided, because I had so much pressure from the boys to just go out and try it, and I decided to break it down into pieces. And so the first time I went out, I didn't take the kite out, I just took the board out just to know what it was like to carry the foil and then put the foil in the water. And then I approached it very much like you start twin tipping, just balanced board riding and just feeling what the board's like, and my feet didn't even try and get up. And then on the third time I got up straight away, and I was really, like you, shocked at how easy it was. Yeah, just really easy.
So shocked.
So I was quite surprised by that.
Yes.
Pink and blue one.
What's that?
The pink and blue one.
Well, you don't even know.
You're like me, what car do you have?
That's a girl
The white one?
response, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know what. That's exactly
white
what
one.
I have no idea. And do you know what? I didn't care. I just wanted the smallest one, and I liked the pink and blue one.
I've got no interest in how things work. I've got no interest in aeroplanes or the aerodynamics that you know the foil is comparable to. So in terms of the equipment, it took me absolutely months and months and months of questions to get anywhere near coming to a decision of what to buy. I just had no idea.
I didn't even know what the elements of the components of the board were, and so the boys would start talking and I'd have absolutely no idea, and then I'd feel really stupid talking about it, and then I'd start calling like the foil and the wing but talking about something completely different. And I think that is really intimidating, actually.
It is intimidating because I mean, certainly like when I went to put one together, there was no instruction manual when I kind of was given the bits to put it together, and I was like, well, I don't know what to do, and everyone else was like tooling up on the beach, and it was kind of like, how do I do this? I'm a girl with a screwdriver.
So I've had like little tips. I've kind of done my own thing, just really bite-sized, really small, but everyone's been really, really helpful. I found getting rid of my fear has taken a really long time, but this is where this camp's been amazing. Just sort out how I'm flying and how I'm working with the board, and that's just, now I've just clicked this week and I've just fallen in love with it. I just totally get what foiling's about now, and I'm in, totally in, committed. Yeah, you're just floating across the water and it's just beautiful. It's just the most amazing feeling.
I was really lucky because obviously I had access to the most amazing foil guru ever, Rob Clace, and his wonderful range of instructional videos, which sounds cheesy, but actually that is what you need, because there aren't that many foilers still, and sometimes you rock up at a beach and you might be the only one, and then quite often I am now. So the progression videos and getting tips was really handy. Oh my god, the camp is just like gone from 0 to hero. I didn't do myself any favours because I'd spent so long wondering about what kit to buy that when I rocked up at the camp it was all new and completely different, so it took a while to get used to that, but I have completely accelerated in a really lovely environment where everyone's really supportive and really lovely, and also it's good to ride with people that are better than you to kind of give you like that next level that you're always looking to, and I think it's super important to have a little group, I think.
Everyone's really encouraging. I did that really girly thing before coming, thinking I'm not going to come because I'm just not going to be good enough and everyone's going to be better and it's just going to be, and I've just not at any point here have I felt intimidated or that I can't try something. It's been really encouraging, and yeah, it's been fantastic. For me, confidence, just confidence and a bit of passion and excitement to get out on the water, not fear. And yeah, I've done everything I've wanted to achieve in terms of achieved my jibes today, and I can ride upwind and downwind, but just that confidence to go, yeah, come on, let's go out for a ride and just cruise around has been my favourite thing.
I never thought I'd say it because I've always said I don't ever want to loop because it's scary, but now I'm looping the kite both sides, so pretty much in control and trying new things like sitting on a board. My foot changes are probably 50% of the time now, and yeah, I feel like a proper fully fledged foiler. I feel like I am
you are
absolutely up there. Love hammering hard upwind, I love it. It's just so fast, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's great.
So
it took some getting used to, huh?
So I've had a rule that if it was above 18 knots, then I would never foil. So I had an 18 knot, and I've been kiting in what's been 30 knots this week on a 4 meter, and actually I think that was the light bulb moment for me. It was amazing. You're powered but not overpowered, but that's when the foil just comes alive. It's amazing. So yeah, now I'm hooked on big wind foil riding.
I mean, I don't actually like big kites. I'm one of those weirdos, but I've learnt to love my 10 meter again a little bit, because I can I've got a bit more time to nail some moves on it. So yeah, there's just positives to everything. I love it.
Give it a try. Just go out and give it a try. It's not as scary as you think, and break it right down if you need to. But yeah, the progression is actually much faster than I thought, to that point where you're suddenly cruising around. And I mean, for me it's been a week, and that's quick, and it's fantastic. The rewards are amazing. So yeah, get out there.
And I say that actually it's probably suits women more than men. There's a lot of finesse to it. It's like really, I mean, I liken it a bit more to yoga than sort of, you know, really dynamic muscling kiting. It's you're finely balanced on a board, you're locking in your core, and there's a lot of really fine light little things to do. So out of everyone, I think it would suit women more than men. So yeah, absolutely. You'll get a lot of support and a lot of cheering on if you take it up, and I'm completely sold.
Yeah, me too.
Completely sold. Yeah.